This segment is powered by The Gun Store. Want to shoot a real machine gun? Then visit The Gun Store at 2900 East Tropicana in Las Vegas. Hey guys, Dave Farra from MMA 30 in Las Vegas today with a man who lives here in Las Vegas and hopefully is going to bring some gold back to Las Vegas. Gray the Bully Maynard, the biggest fight of your career is coming up. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. All the hay's in the barn. Getting there. I got some time still, but I'm going to be prepared.
One thing about Gray and your training camps is that you always are really smart about your game planning going into a fight. How specifically have you been preparing for this one, being a title fight, and has anything changed?
You don't try to change up a lot of stuff just because then you're changing up who you are. So a couple slight changes, but pretty much it's all just to win. That's the whole goal. So that's my game plan.
Now you talk about
the belt.
You talk about like a football team and the coach breaking down game film, and he has to watch, a ton of different players on the field. But when you're watching game film of, say, your opponent, how many times are you watching Frankie Edgar fights getting ready for a title fight like this one?
I watch it at the beginning of camp, a couple of his, and then I'll check it out again, halfway through camp, adjust some things, and it's a big part of it, but not everything, But you have to know, like, all right, he does this. This will work. This won't work, and you try to have a plan and hope it goes that way. But if not, it's a fight, and you got to be prepared for anything.
You're the only person to have ever dealt Frankie Edgar a loss. How much do you think he's evolved since your last fight?
I think we both have evolved. Obviously, he's been going up against the top guys, and I have too. The guys that he's beat, though, I think it was more of him and them gelled. It was good for him, the Shirk, the pen fights. He's a tough kid, though. I'm gonna have to be prepared for sure, but it's gonna be a whole nother fight.
Stylistically, is there any way that he can really threaten you, in your opinion, based on your last fight?
Based on our last fight? Well, based on our last fight, no. Based on his previous, 3 or 4, just his in and out, moving a lot. I don't know how bad it'll be, but, it's hard to catch a guy who just throws a couple and then moves out, but I'll be prepared for that too if he does choose to go that route.
You've been competing in athletics for how many years? When did you start wrestling?
I was 3. Yeah.
So you've been wrestling before you could really spell and name the months of the year, but now this is the biggest moment of your fighting career. Is there butterflies in your stomach? Do you feel anxious about this one at all, or is this just another day at the office?
Well, doing that for that long, you've always put that numerous times oh, this is it. This is for everything. This is the biggest match of my career. This is the biggest fight of my career. And, you just learn to deal because it's always the biggest one. You put everything that you have into it. It's always going to be the biggest one yet. So, I've done that before, and it's just another fight now,
I'm sure you played it out in your mind a couple of times. What are you going to do when you win that belt? What's the moment going to be like for you?
Oh, man. I don't know. All I can concentrate on is just the actual fight, I can't, tell the belt and stuff like that. I just, I'm in fight mode. That's all I can think about is the fight.
See, I'd be like, I'm going to invite this person to my after party. I'm going to get 2 bottles of this.
I'm going to polish it every day with this solvent.
I'm going to wear it on this shoulder, sometimes this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
But off a place on the mantle for it.
Yeah, but I'm pumped for the fight though. The fight's going to be fun.
Yeah, this is a huge moment for you, and getting to this point took a long time. Do you feel like you've earned those kind of blue-collar stripes as somebody who's paid their dues and gotten there the hard way?
Oh, yeah. I think I've earned this, and it's a long time coming. I'm pumped to take it, I can't wait to take it.
Congrats on getting here. And like I said, we're going to throw you a parade here, a really low-rent parade here in Las Vegas if you win.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Like us in the back of a rusted-out Toyota pickup truck throwing Tootsie Rolls at passerbys.
That's the only way I'd roll.
All right.
It's with you guys like that.
Gray the Bully Maynard, best of luck in the title fight, and thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, man.
I'm here at the gun store, and I'm ready to lock and load. They say what happens here stays here. So how about something you'll never forget?
This is the adult Disney World right here.
Like hitting up the shooting range just a few miles off the strip at the one and only gun store.
I've never shot a gun before, so...
This is going to be great. You're going to like learning to drive at the Indy 500.
Turns out, I'm a natural.
Oh, whoa! That is awesome!
Right.
You did point it.
Yeah.
Machine guns, rifles, Glock, no weapon off limits.
This is probably one of the very few places in the world you can shoot one of these without having someone shoot back at you.
Never shot a gun before? No problem.
There's no license required by you. You just have to be big enough.
Perfect for bachelor or bachelorette parties. Lots of packages to choose from. There's even a VIP range.
We give refreshments. It's private. It's quiet.
Purchase your own at the gun store or just stop by for a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Come right on down here. We'll put a gun in your hand. You can be on the range in 15, 20 minutes. No problem.
I love it.